Hi, Kristen. How you doing? So, okay, here we are at the final submission, and I have your work queued up here, right here, and I have just these two pieces because, where the heck? Here it is. Sorry, I should have done this before. Okay, so I'm just going to use this piece as a representative piece of what we have going on, okay? And I think that your experimentation is remarkable, and hats off to that. I think that you've obviously, I have really spent a lot of time and effort on this, searching for the right mix for not only satisfying the objectives of the class and the requirements of the assignment, but also for creating this cool cache. And so it's got this double-edged sword that you have to handle so gingerly, and I think you've done a good job. I do think you spent too much time searching for the right technique and not the right illustrative style. Okay, I hope that makes sense. We talked a lot about technique, and I gave you several different tutorials dealing with technique, and I think I probably at that point should have guided you in a different direction in terms of, I guess what I should have done is I should have read what's going on, and I should have determined that maybe you didn't have the solution that you were looking for specifically within your scope. And I probably shouldn't have used that word with this illustration, scope. I'm sorry, that was insensitive. Anyways, within your focus. So you end up with this really cool style. However, is this an illustrative style, Kristen? And I think the answer is no, it's not. And I think proof of that lies in how long each one of these takes to load. That's why I'm only opening one. These are enormous. So let me see how big they are. Holy oh, yeah, I didn't. Oh, wow. Okay, so I got this one. Okay, so anyways, this is awesome because now we can see these all at the same time. I had forgotten that you had submitted this, but all right. So what we're looking at is this illustrative technique, and I think you spent all this time on this kind of color overlay with these patterns within the actual photographs. Nonetheless, they're photographs and they're placed as opposed to being illustrated. Okay, likewise here, these are little photographs. Likewise, you know, and this, it looks like, I don't know if you illustrated that or not. If you did, it's outstanding. Great job. Okay, sorry about that pause. I just jumped over and researched real quick, and I found out that this is the official seal of the Cherokee Nation. So again, that's another placed object. So what we're having here is we're not having illustration. We're showing placed object with these digital effects on them. Okay, and I think you know the difference. And I, you know, you've done a great job in a class, and I think you really got caught up in a real kind of a funky corner in this. With at the risk of sounding, I don't think this is ready for portfolio. I don't. I think these should individually be illustrated. I think you should illustrate your own Cherokee Nation seal. Okay. In other words, you've got this assortment of placed images. Okay, as opposed to illustrating images. Okay, and that's the issue that I'm seeing. You know, you certainly have this nice techniques over here. Where did that go? There we go. I just want to jump in here. I want to make sure that you see this on your screen when, whoops. Okay, right here, that awesome technique that you used, that's cool. And it's so cool that you used these different techniques. You know, the 20 for the cache looks awesome with those little etchings in it. Very cool. You know, and when you zoom in, you can really see these little etchings, but they're laid over photographs. So again, we have this photograph versus illustration issue. Okay, I hope I'm making sense. I mean, it's by no means not, it's a successful project. I just don't think it's ready for portfolio because when it comes time to talk about this piece, you know, you're going to be asked what the concept is, and especially when it's for an illustration class, while these are clearly based off photographs. Okay, makes sense? Okay, great job, Kristen. You're an awesome student. I really enjoyed having you in class, and I really, really hope to see you in other classes. Okay, thanks again.